Hello babe, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tsakani Hlongwane. I'm better known as TK. This is a beauty and wellness channel with a little bit of lifestyle, just a little bit of background about me. I am a 42-year-old content creator, but also have a 9 to 5 in the beauty industry. I love beauty. I am a qualified dermatologist, and one of my favorite segments on this channel is to talk about products that I've used on my body. So it could be hair, face, body products that I've used in the last 2 months. So I do this every few months. I'll come here and tell you what I've used up. So it's all of this. I go through a lot of product, and I feel like a lot of people do. It's just they're not keeping all their containers, so it looks like I am using a lot. Okay, that's my excuse. But basically, I come here and I tell you if I love a product. If you've been here for a while, you would know that some products are repeated because they are my favorites, and I'll always come here to show you guys that I am using the product again because I love it. And then others I will not use again, and I'll give you my reasons why I will not use. But also because I'm in the beauty industry, I do get products for free sometimes, especially products, whether it's beauty, body, fragrances, but most of the time it would be skincare and makeup that I would get for free or at a discount and everything like that. So you find that there's a lot of that in here. I will tell you if it's something that if I get again for free, if I would give away or keep for myself, so that you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So that you know it's tried and tested and my feelings about it. Right, so let's get into it. So I have separated my products into categories. I think I've got 3 or 4 categories. So I've got fragrances, I've got skincare, I've got body care and hair care. But in this case, I only have one hair product, so I'm going to put it into the body care, right? So which one is more exciting? Let me start with what I love the most, and that is fragrances. Okay, I love everything. Skincare as well. So I don't have any makeup in this one. Oh, I do. So it is for categories with makeup as well. Just looking on the other side for my makeup. Anyway, so let me start with fragrances because that's the most exciting to talk about. All right, let's go into it. So I've got 4 fragrances today. Very, very exciting. Different brands, which is lovely. Let us start with the oldest one in my collection, and that is Michael Kors Shimmer, Mystic Shimmer. This was a limited edition, and it was my second bottle. So when I finished this, I think about 2 weeks ago, I was so sad. I had to let it go because this fragrance is everything and more. You know, in the past, I've described it that it's a perfect date night fragrance because it smells mysterious, but also like marshmallowy. So there's that sweetness, there's that vanilla. It's a very sexy fragrance. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Pity it was a limited edition, so I definitely cannot get it again. But I don't even know what to compare it to. No, I do. It's a little bit like Christian Dior Hypnotic Poison. A little. If you like Christian Dior Hypnotic Poison, you are very likely to love this as well. It does have that hypnotic kind of thing. I love it for date nights because at night you're not generally hot, except for now. Obviously, we are burning in South Africa right now, but under normal circumstances, your night times it's cooler. So I would also wear it during cold days. I think then it lasts a lot longer than on a summer day. I feel like you're not going to get the best projection out of it. But I mean, me telling you about this is actually pointless because you're not going to get it. But I had to so that I can say goodbye. You've served me well, my friend. For 2 years, I think, I've had this fragrance. So it's been good. Another one that is a fave. I think this fragrance was only launched in September in South Africa last year. I've had it from July last year, so before launch. It is Tom Ford Cafe Rose. A lot of rose fragrances generally give me a headache, my sinuses and all that jazz, but this one didn't. I really loved it. It's the only fragrance from Tom Ford that is specifically for women. As you may know, if you are into fragrances and are aware of Tom Ford, most of their fragrances, or all of them really, are very unisex, so anyone can wear them, but they also have a very much of a masculine kind of beast mode vibe about them, most of them, right? This one is still powerful and great, but it doesn't give me that headache. It's not overpowering. It lasts all day. I love it. Definitely the rose is there. Um, licorice is also in here. No, not licorice. What's that thing? When we sang those sweets, Turkish delight. Yeah, so it's got that smell of like a Turkish delight kind of vibe and everything. Beautiful. This was a 50 mils. The good news is I also have 100 mils that I got recently, so I'm good for another year, hopefully. My fragrances are getting quite low, so I'm ending up using a lot of my fragrances over and over again. So they're getting finished quicker than usual, but it's fine as long as I smell good. I just trust and believe that my next supply shall come, okay? But this is a beautiful fragrance. If somebody loves rose fragrances, they'll definitely love it. If somebody wants something that's quite feminine, but it projects well and everything, then this is definitely the fragrance for them. Okay, the next one, then we're going to more lighter, fresher kind of fragrances. We're gonna go into Clinique. I can't believe how quickly I finished this fragrance, but it's small. It's only 30 mils. Am I right? Yeah, it's only 30 mils. I got it in December. It is the OG of fragrances, clean girl aesthetics, and that is Clinique Happy. Clinique Happy is such a beautiful citrus, fresh smelling fragrance. I don't know what notes it has, but definitely you can smell that citrus and freshness. I definitely always get compliments when I'm wearing this, so it's a good one. I was in Bloemfontein 2 weeks ago, and when I went for breakfast, the gentleman who was making omelets for me said, "You smell amazing." So it's definitely the one. It's definitely the one. So I basically finished it in 3 months. Because one thing about me and anyone else who loves fragrances and loves to smell good all day, we spray. You don't play with fragrance and be like, that is not going to do anything. That is not going to announce you. Okay, that is not going to, when people hug you, to have that lovely lingering kind of fragrance if you do that. Unless it's a very strong fragrance, like generally like your Tom Fords and stuff. But other fragrances, unfortunately, you need to spray quite a bit and touch up even during the day so that it smells throughout if you're into that kind of stuff. Okay, obviously you don't overspray if the fragrance is already strong. You're going to annoy people and you don't want to do that. Okay, all right, then the last fragrance is this one from Jo Malone. If you've been here for more than a minute, you do know that I love Jo Malone. I believe in my head that I am like the Jo Malone ambassador in South Africa. Like one day they're going to say, "Come, you are the girl." Okay. I don't know, but that's my dream. That is my dream. Okay, this one is Orange Blossom. I must be honest, it's not my fragrance, my kind of fragrance or my preferred. It's one of those that I got for free. And in the past, I started using it for when I go to gym or on a day when I'm going somewhere. I'm just, quick thing, in and out, so that I smell fresh, right? It's Orange Blossom. So it is definitely smells like oranges. I think this is the second time that I review this fragrance and I keep getting it, but I don't have any more at the moment. But yeah, it's a good fragrance. If you love something fresh and citrus, it's definitely beautiful. Recently, I started mixing it with other fragrances and it worked so beautifully because when I go out, whether I'm going to work, whatever, it's not usually a fragrance I would wear, but I find that when I mix it with other fragrances, maybe something more warm or whatever, then it really, the blend just works perfectly for me. Otherwise, I prefer it for like an easy in and out kind of day or when I'm at the gym. When I sweat, as you know, if you've watched my reviews before, I love citrus fragrances for the gym. It just smells better when I'm sweating versus sweating like a very feminine fragrance that is sweet or whatever. I find that the more masculine and citrusy kind of fragrances are definitely better for me. We done with fragrances. Let us move on to skincare. All right, cool. How should I start this? I've got so many skincare products here. Okay, they're all different. No, let me start with moisturizers first. Yeah, you can see how my brain works. I need categories in order, and so that I feel like there's no chaos. Okay, so let us start with this one. It was actually the first time that I used this Moisturizer, I think they've launched it quite recently. I think so. Because Moisture Surge is an OG from Clinique, right? Moisture Surge is amazing. It's one of their best-selling products, right? But in the past, it didn't have an SPF. I think that's what's different. It's got an SPF of 25, okay? I love this one so much. I don't like, especially when I'm gonna wear makeup, I prefer having less skincare steps. Nighttime, I can go crazy and do 10. But when I wear makeup, I feel sometimes makeup doesn't sit as well as it should when you have a lot of steps, different layers, unless if you wait a few minutes in between applications so that everything sits, right? So what I loved about this is because it's got SPF, I didn't have to wear my SPF. I know other people will still wear it. I just felt like it's enough because it's an SPF of 25 and my, what do they call them? My foundations usually have an SPF of at least 10 or 15, so I thought it's more than enough, So if you love lots of moisture, you want this beautiful glow, this girl is definitely for you. If you've used the normal Moisture Surge, the texture is different. So the normal Moisture Surge has a more of like a gel-like texture, where this one is definitely creamy. I guess it's because it's got the SPF 25, but the glow is still glow, 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 glow. Love it. Let me show you for the last time. I would definitely get this again. Loved it. Okay, still on moisturizers. This one is also Clinique. Smart Night Custom Repair Moisturizer. Okay, love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't know if this is for all skin types or whatever, but I find that it absorbs, it's oil free, so it's for probably combination and oily skin. It absorbs so easily at night. The nighttime products, usually I like them to be rich and more hydrating and moisturizing. It did all of that without making me super oily. You know what I'm saying? So I really loved it. This is not the first time that I use this, and it is more for mature skin, or if you are going towards your mature age. And I think now, according to the beauty language, my skin now, the age that I'm in as being a 42-year-old, is in the mature age, right? So your anti-aging, we don't like that word because we are pro-aging. However, we want to look after our skin and make sure that it looks good as long as possible, right? So if you are mature or nearing your mature age, so you're in your 30s and above, I think this would definitely be the right moisturizer for you. Last moisturizer is this one. You've seen it here before. You've seen it so many times. No, I lie. Maybe this is the third time. Okay, so Vitamin Enrich Face Base from Bobbi Brown. Vitamin Enrich Face Base. What is so fascinating about this moisturizer? It is a moisturizer and a primer in one, but also in the UK, it's the best-selling moisturizer. Interesting, how amazing. And then they sell one per 12 seconds, so that's a lot. Okay, but why is it so fantastic? It's because of its smell. It definitely has that vitamin C soothing, calming kind of smell to it, but also because it's got a primer inside already. It's like, you sorted. You don't need to put a million things. Moisturizer and a primer, you're good. It just doesn't have an SPF, okay? But otherwise, it is a really, really a fantastic product. Anyone who's ever used it will tell you it makes a difference to the finish of your makeup. Really, really brilliant stuff. So it is definitely something that I would definitely use again, okay? Comes in different sizes. This one, it was the 50 mils. Is it? Yeah, there's 100 mil, there's 30 mil, and I think there's a 7 mil as well. So cool stuff. We're done with those. Now let us move on to serums. Okay, let's bring some order up in here. So 2 serums that I'm going to show you guys today. One I've spoken about many times and you guys know about it already. This is the Advanced Night Repair. This is the mini version. I think this is 15 mils. Yeah, 15 mils Advanced Night Repair. Love it. You guys know about it. It basically is 7 serums in one. Anti-aging, uneven skin tone, fine lines and wrinkles, like all 7 things that you would want to correct on your skin, it helps you with that. Those who've used it know the difference that it makes. It's an amazing product. Advanced Night Repair, I will always choose it over and over and over and over again. Good stuff. Cool. Then let us talk about the last serum. So this product or this brand is making waves in South Africa, right? It has been officially available since last year, I think July or August, officially. In the past, there was independent suppliers who are bringing it into the country, and they made it very expensive. But now officially Estée Lauder Companies is now the distributor for it, as it has been overseas. Now it's here in South Africa, and this product is flying off the shelves, right? So you guys know the glycolic acid. I haven't used it yet, but it's next on my wish list. This one I got from Woolworths. You can get it there because it's got a reasonable price product. I think this was about 100 and something, maybe 195. I bought it in December, I think somewhere there. Rands for this bottle, but this one specifically is the niacinamide, the 10% with 1% zinc. Okay, so what is good with niacinamide? Mainly, they will say for to help with uneven skin tone as well as blemishes. So if you've got like a pimple or whatever, it is great for that. Okay, a lot of brands are creating niacinamide. It's actually the #1 searched ingredient online. Niacinamide, yes. So a lot of people it's like the big thing. Remember a few years ago it was hyaluronic acid. Now niacinamide is the girl that everyone wants to know about. So this one is from The Ordinary. You've seen it everywhere, The Ordinary. I loved it. Let me tell you something. So from December, I've been struggling with hormonal acne. I didn't see it at the time. I just thought I'm reacting to something, but it's been happening, right? Like every second day I've got a pimple. Even now, yeah, I've got a pimple right now. So this whole area just keeps getting pimples. When I have no makeup on, now all of a sudden I've got pigmentation here, which was not the case before. I just had a bit of pigmentation around my cheeks. Now it's here and it's not, yeah, it hasn't disappeared yet, right? But it's getting better. So when I started using this, what I noticed is that as soon as I use it, the next day, the pimples are flat. That what sold it to me. I was like, okay, that means this definitely works, you know? So if you're struggling with stuff like that, I definitely would recommend it. Some people say don't use it every day. Depends on the sensitivity of your skin, I guess, because the dosage is quite high at 10%. However, in my case, I did not experience anything. I think because my skin generally, I use a lot of skincare with different ingredients. So I think my skin barrier is pretty cool. I don't really get, what do you call it? Nothing really does much to me unless something is wrong with the product, not so much on the dosage. That's what I'm thinking. I may be wrong, but that's my experience. Would I get it again? Definitely. Next that I want to try is the glycolic acid. As I said, I would also like to try the hyaluronic acid from this range. So yeah, when I try them, I'll definitely tell you about it. But for now, I've only used niacinamide and I definitely loved it. Okay, I am so tired. How long have I been talking? My goodness. Okay. Wait. Okay. Next, let us go into eye cream. I've got 2 eye creams. I've got this one from Origins. Okay. From Origins. This one is called Jing Zing Refreshing Eye Cream to Brighten and Depuff. This I'm using for the second time. I think this is just that mini version. I have used the bigger bottle and I loved it, right? I only say to you because you can really see that it lightens around your area. So if you're somebody who struggle with dark circles, I think this is definitely going to brighten that area for you. So it is something that I'm happy to use over and over again because it does what it says it does. It brightens and depuffs. I don't really struggle with puffy eyes unless I haven't been sleeping. well, and I don't sleep well really, actually, so I mustn't lie. But there's days when I'm not sleeping at all. Then you can see my eyes are a little bit puffier than usual. So this helps because then I don't look as tired. But when it comes to dark circles, this girl definitely does what she needs to do. The name is Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. So it comes in an orange package. So everything in Origins from the ginseng range comes in an orange package. You get them at some Edgar stores, some Woolworths, and some Foschini stores, I think. Yeah, but the bigger malls. Okay. Right, the last eye cream is this one from Estee Lauder, Day Wear Eye. This is a very light formula, right? And it's my preferred kind of texture when it comes to what do you call it? Eye creams. I love the gel base, and this one is gel base, so it's very light, not heavy around the eyes, which I love. Would I use it again? Yes. Did it do anything special? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it. I've told you guys before, I love eye creams. I believe in eye creams. I have no idea why, but I do believe they make a difference. Some people say no, they don't, and maybe you feel like it's just the marketing gimmick. Whatever, I'm still going to use eye creams. That's just me. I love eye creams, and I do believe they do make some kind of difference to my eyes, because sometimes they will have an ingredient that is more concentrated for fine lines, because this area, because we obviously smile, and I'm a smiler and a laugher of note, so I know my aging signs will always come around the eyes, right? I don't mind them, but wherever I can to, make sure that my eyes are tight for longer, I will definitely do that, because I am that girl. Cool, we're almost done with skincare. It's so noisy outside. My goodness, what's going on? Okay, next skincare. Unfortunately, I do not come bearing good news. This is from your fave, La Roche-Posay. I think I was unlucky with this one. It's a cleanser. It's called a Fakla. Okay, I don't know. You guys are going to have to read that yourself, because I don't know what it says. And it is a gel purifying. Okay, it's a purifying foaming gel cleanser. How did I buy this? How did I end up here? I was buying sunscreen, the one that I usually use. Okay. And then when I got to the till, it was from this range. When I got to the till, the guy says, did you see that we have a special where you get 3 products for the price of the sunscreen? So that sounds like a bargain. But he showed me a different sunscreen, the popular one. I'll find a picture and put it here. That one. So it came with that, which I've already told you guys. It gave me a breakout. This girl gave me a breakout as well. So if it gave me a breakout, why is it empty? I decided to use it as a shampoo for my brushes. So I have a feeling that the batch was maybe off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the batch was off, and that's why the cleanser as well as the sunscreen were a bit dodgy, okay? Because everyone else loves them. So I think I was just unlucky in that sense. The sunscreen, I keep it in my car for my hands, and I haven't had any reaction. So I use it for my hands in the car. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, we're almost done. So the next one is still part of the skincare, and that is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Micro Cleansing Balm. I've told you guys before, I love cleansing balms. I am team double cleanse, okay? Especially on days when I've got makeup like today, I will always use a cleansing balm. I wouldn't say it does anything different from any other cleansing balm that I've tried. It is a cleansing balm. It is great to use as your first cleanse before you go into like your more foamy kind of cleanser. It's wonderful. I love it. Would I use it again? Definitely. It just has a beautiful packaging though, very classy. So if packaging is a thing for you, then you might just buy it for that purpose, okay? If your coins are coining. Right, so that is basically how it looks. I loved it. 2 more products left in my skincare. It's this one. This is a MAC Fix Plus Magic Radiance. Okay, so it's a Fix Plus all hydrating all day hydrating spray. It has vitamin C as well. Okay, what I loved about this, so you guys may be familiar with the Fix Plus range from MAC. It's hydrating sprays. They come in just a normal one and one that has different flavors like coconut, rose, what else is there, lavender. There's also matte, and then you get the magic radiance. So it is great to use as part of your skincare. That's how I use it. It is not a setting spray. It is there to hydrate your skin. And obviously got vitamin C, which means it will help with everything else that the vitamin C would usually do. Okay, so I love it. I love it as like you know, when I'm done with all my skincare, then I use it on top, just sort of like to seal. Or on days where I'm feeling a little bit dehydrated, I can start with it and then put the rest of my skincare. Some people use it as a prep before makeup. It works just as fine. If you use it after, it is only fine if you've got very dry skin and maybe your makeup is a bit tight, then use it. But don't use it because you're trying to set your makeup and make your makeup not to move. It will move because it is a hydrating spray. It's not a setting spray, but it's something I would definitely use. I'm gonna need it for winter, because winter time and night time, I just love a lot of hydration, and these are one of my favorite products to use for then. Okay, first time we review it, I loved it. Right, last thing from skincare is Origins, and that is the Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Soothing Treatment Lotion. How would you use this? You can use it in your place of a toner. Okay, so with your cotton pad, and then, you know, put it on like that, or you can put some, you know, in your palms, and then, oopsie, and then just dab on your skin, okay, to retain the moisture, and then put on your other skincare when you're done with that. You can use it if your skin is feeling a little bit sensitive, as it is called a Relief and Resilience Mega Mushroom. So it's very soothing to your skin if you're feeling a bit sensitive and everything like that. I love the smell. It's very clean. As you know, the Origins is all about clean stuff, okay? They try not to add a lot of artificial stuff to it. It's really, really all about being clean. And yeah, it smells amazing. Very soothing. Very sweet. You can smell, it doesn't smell synthetic, as a lot of skincare products can sometimes smell synthetic, you know, where this doesn't. Okay, I'm done with skincare. Next, let's do body. Whew, you know what? Talking is exhausting. Talking is exhausting, babe. All right, let's start with the body creams when it comes to the body care. Everything that some of the things I'm about to show you, we've seen before. So let's start with this one. If if you've been here, you know I love moisture. I love to mix my own things for my body so that my body can have more moisture and that it's shiny, and you see that sheen and beauty. Just stunning, that kind of vibe. Actually, the other day, when was it? I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Where was I yesterday? No, yesterday was a holiday. So on Wednesday, I was in Highveld with Bank. And as I walk into the store, then, I'm just chilling with the team. We're talking and doing my work. And then the one artist says to me, TK, what do you use on your skin? So I'm like, you mean my face or my body? He says, no, everywhere. Just looking at your shoulders, your skin looks amazing. Do I love that kind of compliment, or do I love that kind of compliment? You know what I'm saying? Because she was just saying my skin always looks beautiful and everything. Okay, it doesn't on this. It doesn't on this video. I just look basic. I didn't do anything extra today, just the normal stuff. I forgot that I'm coming on camera and I should just, make myself all that. So I was wearing a jersey and stuff early on because it was a bit gloomy. So I didn't put anything extra afterwards. But yeah, that was her compliment and that made me happy. So every time I do a review about products, I will tell you if it is moisturizing enough and if I need to add my own kind of stuff to make it more moisturizing. All right, so let's start with the Ingram's Moisture Plus Triple Glycerine Cream. I think they really did well with this. I don't know if I'm showing you guys for the first or second time. I think we've done this before. It's got 48 hours of moisture. You know what I love about this? The texture, you know, that even after a while, you can feel your skin has something on it. A lot of products, they absorb so quickly, it feels dryish, which I do not love. So with this one, I felt like I didn't have to add whether more glycerine or more tissue oil or any other oil to it, even though I did now and then, but it was not necessary, you know what I'm saying? So really, really loved it. I would definitely recommend it if you've got dry skin. You will enjoy it. Even the texture, like I said, really great. So definitely something I would get again. Then you guys know these girls. It doesn't moisturize as much as we'd like it to, but we love it for the price. Because if you get this and buy the body tissue oil, it basically gives you the price of most moisturizers or most body creams, and then you still need to add tissue oil on top of that. So it feels like it's more value for money getting this with the tissue oil. And a lot of the time, Pep will have a special where you get the tissue oil and the body butter together, and then you get a really good deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I bought it after quite a long time of not buying these. This is the Bramley Shea Butter Body Butter. Love it. I love the smell. PT doesn't last that long, but in terms of the smell, but it's beautiful as you put it on. Shea butter is just amazing. So it's something that I buy now and then, but I never wear them alone except at night. But during the day, I always make sure that I add a bit of glycerine or I add some kind of oil to it so that I can have more of that oil and moisture in it. Otherwise, if you use it on its own, it absorbs very quickly and will not do much to your skin. Right, the next one. This one, you see here. Actually, I must actually Google who created Palmer's. You know this brand. It holds a whole range of body products. I was introduced to this brand by my sister when we were still young at home. Yeah, I think it's one of the products she used to use. This is basically like fancy Vaseline in my opinion, this specific one. Okay, they have lotions, they've got whatever. It's one of those few brands that when you use it, you don't need to add anything. In my opinion, you don't. Like this, you do not. The price is a little bit more. I can't remember how much this one was. I'll have to check for you guys and put it on if I remember. But this is really great. It is definitely like Vaseline, so it stays shiny throughout. It absorbs beautifully but still stays shiny. It is definitely worth the money. It lasts. I just love it. I generally would buy it when I'm traveling because I like to keep stuff that are a little bit smaller than having to travel with something as big as this, you know. So this is nice and small, fits in my bag nicely, and toiletry bag, and there's no issues, you know. I would definitely get this. Actually, when my coins get right, I would be one of the brands that I'll stick to because I think it's worth the money and it does what it needs to do. So I would definitely use this again. This specific one, yeah, is the cocoa butter. Softens rough, dry skin. Brilliant. Love it. Okay, so we're done with body moisturizers and stuff. Now we can get to what? The cleaning, the washing stuff, okay? So here we are. You guys know this one. I've showed you so many times. In the past, I've showed you the 1 liter, the bigger size. When I ordered this online on Checker 60, they didn't have the big one. So I just went for this 400 mils. Love it. It's very thick body wash. So it's from Seta Skin, and this specific one is cocoa butter. I love it. If you've been here, you know I always have it. Right now in my shower, I've got it. The big one, the 1 liter. I will use it over and over again. I love the smell. I love how thick it is. A couple of pumps is enough for my body, and I'll have it for a long time. I think I had this for about 2 months or a month. I shower twice a day, so that's quite a lot of products or to go through in a month if you're showering twice a day. I think a month and a half, can't remember, but I think it's definitely good value for money. And then another thing that I bought when traveling, for when I was traveling, is this. It's a Portia M baby wash. I really just got this for the price. I mean, not for the price, for the size. Yeah, doesn't smell like anything. because most of the body products are not scented. It didn't have enough foam for me. Obviously, I believe in foam, and this was for babies. So would I get it again? No, but I would get it if my only option when I'm traveling and I want something small. But also, I've realized that I'm really wasting my time getting these things for traveling because, you know, these hotels do have body washes. So I'll probably not buy that again going forward. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm staying at a hotel. It's different if it's like a B&B because they wouldn't have these things generally. But for hotels, there's no need for a wash. What do you call it? Body wash, because they will have it. So might be the last time you see this. Next on body products, we've got glycerine. If you don't know it, how old are you? Honestly, how old are you? I do know I have a very small age group between 13 and 18. Maybe that's the age group you fall under if you don't know glycerine. Love the smell of glycerine. I also love how it instantly, because it's a humectant, right? A humectant basically it's a substance that draws moisture, right? And this is what glycerine does. So hence when you add any moisturizer to it, it's just going to add more moisture to it because it is a humectant. Okay, it draws moisture. Right, love it. We'll definitely get it again. So I will always alternate between using a tissue oil or glycerine for my products, mix it to my body creams and everything. Okay, then I don't know if I've shown you this before. This is my favorite antiperspirant roll on. Love it. You know, somebody was saying, and you see this on TikTok and stuff, says, guys, just because you are wearing a perfume doesn't mean you should not use roll on or a deodorant. So other people who do that, who will just use a fragrance without putting roll on. That's weird. Like, you know, sometimes when you hear these conversations on TikTok, you're like, can't be real, you know? Why would someone not shower and put deodorant and then put a fragrance on? So apparently some of people, it's not you guys, definitely not you. Some people out there are not showering, they're just putting on their fragrances and they're not even putting on their roll-ons. Scary. Very scary, but I love it. Why do I love it? Because it does not leave the white marks. See, I'm wearing it right now. My hair's growing, so it's not a clean shave, but doesn't leave white marks. And that's the biggest thing for me, because in summer I will definitely wear something that is sleeveless or off shoulder or has tiny straps like this. So I definitely do not want any white on, you know, showing on my, you know, underarms. So yeah, then last of the body products or whatever is this. So if you are a bold girly like me, and sometimes, you know, you will get bumps, especially around here. So I use this every single day, the morning and the evening after my shower. It's been the one thing that has worked the best when it comes to removing razor bumps or, you know, making sure that they don't happen, and ingrown hairs and stuff like that. So if you are bald or you have a partner or friend or whatever who is bald and they're struggling with ingrown hair and razor bumps, then this is the girl for you. Okay, let me tell you what are the benefits. Okay, so it's a razor bump solution. It's a treatment cream, reduces shaving problems, irritations, and brightens the skin. It is alcohol free, reduces inflammation and swelling, soothes skin irritation, exfoliates, revealing smoother, clearer, brighter skin. Antimicrobial action promotes skin health, moisturizes, maintains healthy and supple skin. Use twice a day. Love it. I actually have bought another one. I can only get it at Clicks. I don't know where else you would get it, but Clicks has been the girl where I find this place. All right, we've got 2 more products and we're done. Okay, so now we're moving on to makeup. All right, so I'm going to show you this product from MAC Cosmetics. Can you guys see? Oh. So it is Prolong Wear waterproof brow set. So it's basically a mascara for your brows. It comes in different colors that will match your natural brow color. So I use this to tame my brows. I also use it if I want to add color to my eyebrows after I've put on my brow pencil. If you've got thick brows and you just want them tamed with color, then this is really great for that as well. And then the last one is this mascara. It's one of those mascaras that I find really work for my lashes. I've got tiny lashes, like, guys, a contour. There's nothing here, you know, but it definitely works. And it's because of this brush, this tiny brush, because you know your brush determines how, how can I put this? The type of brush you have will determine what you get out of your mascara. So if you've got very tiny lashes, then something that is small like that, a thin brush like that, works best. And I love this. It's a double wear, smudge proof lengthening mascara. All right, so that is that. I hope you've enjoyed. I really love doing these. I'll probably be back in about 2 months or so to show you my latest empties. Right, let me know if you do love these kind of reviews. A lot of you have told me that you do. If you're new here, I would really appreciate to hear your comment about this. And yeah, if you're seeing my face for the first time, I hope you've subscribed. If you haven't, I would really appreciate it if you do. And I hope you've watched all the ads. I'm telling you all of this a little bit too late, but if you're feeling guilty, you're more than welcome to go back and watch the videos. It has come to my attention that a lot of people are not aware what it means when they watch our ads. It makes sure that we are getting paid for the effort that we are putting into this, okay? So if you're not watching my ads, you're basically saying, girl, I don't want you to get paid. And I know you like me, so you definitely want me to get paid, okay? So please do watch. We do realize some of these ads are a bit long, but wherever you can, watch. We would really, really appreciate it. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.